Hello, XRP Army. This is Z-XRP recording his first YouTube video. I was planning to start making videos and having a comedic approach to it all, but at the same time spreading information, positive information about the space and XRP and XR in the Ripple SEC case. But my first video isn't going to be unicorns and rainbows. Last night I discovered, back in January 18th, my ledger was hacked. I lost 45,000 XRP tokens and 20,000 XLM tokens. And it was all my fault. I know better, and I've been kind of looked at as the leader within my small group of friends about the crypto space. And long story short, I was trying to update my ledger. I had to borrow someone's laptop because you can't update your ledger on the phone or an iPad. And I thought I was on Ledger site. It looked like Ledger's site, etc., etc. And I ended up putting my seed phrases on there, and it didn't go through. So I figured that the computer system wasn't up to date and blah 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 blah. So I was like, I didn't think anything of it. Last night I discovered that it was gone. They did leave me 26 XRPs and 1 XLM. And for whatever reason, they didn't touch the Loggerand, so I hightailed that Loggerand off of there. Like I said, I know better. And first of all, I'm sick. I'm kind of dealing with the touch of the flu or the woo flu. I've been struggling a little bit, but discovering that information out last night was like, like a kick in the butt. I'm sorry, a kick in the nuts, a punch in the stomach. It's like I lost a girlfriend. My stomach sunk. My heart feels like it's ripped out. My anxiety is through the roof. My skin's crawling. Like I'm just, tensing and twitching. I don't know exactly what to do yet, and the information that I've obtained from certain people is basically kind of saying that I'm kind of SOL. I'm just gonna tell you my experience. So last night I posted some stuff, and I obviously got a bunch of spammers telling me that they can do this and do this for me. Just send me 1% of blah 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 blah, and I just spam blocked them. What the truth is if this happens to you, you're pretty much kind of screwed. I've talked to this guy. His name was Alex, and it's F3 Intelligence. I believe it's in Florida, Orlando. And basically he told me that they have the best connections because they have ex-law enforcement working with their teams, etc., etc. They would be able to, obviously, if I paid a fee, which they're legit, if I paid a fee, they could be able to get to forensic analysis and be able to submit it to the federal government, federal authorities, etc. But basically what he was saying is that if that was the case, if I did that it's basically a crapshoot to whether the federal government will take the case, because essentially it was about 20 plus grand that I lost, and they like to go after big fish, at least 100 grand or more. And or if there's a chance, if it's kind of like a group thing where like this one thing is taking all the money from them, they could be grouped in together. he explained to me that they can track it, they can find it, but it takes law enforcement to confiscate it. They have the authority to do it, and like you said, but 99% of it is probably not domestic and it's international. So basically, I just want to tell everybody that are new and not new, because I consider myself not that new, that no matter what, if you feel funky, if you feel weird or something doesn't seem right, and don't put your seed phrases on your camera, in a cloud, or give it to somebody, or you think it's the ledger, or if you think it's safe. No one's going to ask for your seed phrases, which I knew. No one's going to email you. No one's going to call you. No one's going to text you. All that shit scams, and I get all that shit all day long. I can't believe that I've effed up this bad. Now, I'm not totally wiped out. I do have other assets, but I have less than, not very, a handful of XRP. It's hard for me. I'm still in shock. I still don't know exactly what I can do. I could get into my story, and everyone has one. I don't come from much. Anything I've ever had, I've worked for. I've never had anything handed to me. I've been on my own since I was 18. I was in the Army for a little bit. I went to college. I played a little bit of Division III basketball. I've worked at a TV station. But kind of my main job is I've been in the hospitality business for a very long time. I used to have a pretty chill setup where I worked at a ski resort in the winter, worked at the beach in the summer. I was doing that for a while, and I wanted to make a change because I wasn't getting any younger, and that lifestyle was pretty rough. So I kind of came back home and supposed to have been a part of something, and through the time I've been home, obviously the woo-woo flu came along. And you know, a lot of things changed, a lot of things happened for the good and the bad. The way my story has begun is I had a rental house that I was struggling, that was sucking the life out of me. I'm going to get a little religious here for a second. I basically had asked God for, you know, please God, I need the time and the money to be able to work on this house so I can sell it, get rid of it. It's a cancer, blah, blah, blah. Well, in good and bad ways, COVID happened for me. I wasn't able to work because no one can sit at the bar. I was able to get money for being unemployed, and I had the time. So therefore, I invested all that into the rental house. I was able to flip it and made decent. And in between this time, I asked God, I was like, I need something to invest in, something like Apple, something to come along. I need to put my money in something. And I was always thinking about silver and gold or whatnot. And then, you know, boom, I was like, I'll put in XRP, XLM. I knew a little bit about it, and I said, screw it. And over the time, I kept putting money in, and building up. And then boom, lawsuit, crash. And I'm like, son of a gun. So then from that point, I've been building and learning. I spend like 5 to 6 hours a day learning about XRP, the space, either from YouTube or from just reading the space, Twitter, etc., blah, blah, blah. And it's been my life for about 3 years now. And now it's just like, I just got sucker punched right in the gut. And everything that I'd done and had and worked for was all XRP. It's gone. Now, like I said, I'm not totally out of the game. I've been kicked while I'm down plenty of times. And maybe it's something I asked for. And this is what I asked for. As I asked for in this past few months, is I need some motivation. Because I've just kind of been dragging around, and I figured waiting for the XRP lawsuit, the SEC lawsuit to be over, and stuff would start going up, and then I would start getting a little bit of money, and it would give me a little bit of charge to start doing something. Make me feel better, give me a confidence boost, like, hey, you know, I did something, I invested in something, and something great is coming from it. And I was asked God for motivation. I need a little motivation. I need a, you know, kind of another kick in the pants or something. I need something. And I've been asking this for about a couple months now. And I was talking to a YouTube friend. I don't want to say his name just yet because I don't know if he would let me, but he's been awesome in my life. And he talked to me last night when I was about to freaking seriously, like, call it quits. You know, he just told me a little bit of his story, and, you know, told me, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And I hope what I'm saying helps some people, and I hope this doesn't happen to anyone else. And now I know what it feels like as far as like these people that lost their, you know, savings and life through FTX and Luna and Celsius and all the BS that's going on now. It's fucking bullshit. It's unfortunate. It's sad that this is part of the stepping stones for this space. I know that these three-letter agencies like the FIBA and the SIA and the SEC and the IRS, I don't want to say it. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I just don't want to say it and get flagged. But these entities, the government, and all these people, all this stuff can be fixed. All this stuff can be fixed and taken care of. I'm a bit of an idealist when it comes to this because I believe that all the issues and problems there are in the world, there is either a simple solution or just a solution to fix, cure, whatever, everything there is. But the reason why it doesn't happen is because it affects someone's pocket. It's all about money. A lot of the problems today can be fixed in the blinking of an eye, but it won't happen because it affects somebody's money, and that's unfortunate. And it's sad to watch what's going on with the corruption in the space, not just to mention in the government, but just the corruption in the space, and that all of it can be fixed or whatever way quicker than it is. It's like watching a TV show on Netflix of a freaking train wreck happening in slow motion, and no one can, like, us retailers are just, we just can't do anything about it. We can maybe band together, we can maybe, you know, lobby our government leaders, and we know how that freaking goes. So I don't want to get all into that. I'm kind of losing track, but I basically just want to share my story. Hopefully I would like to make some more videos, and hopefully maybe more lighthearted and fun and less sad and somber. But please, if you're new to this space, if you're new to anything, seek out people. Like, seek out me now. Like, I know how to F up. Okay, I know how to F up, and I also know how things work, and I just don't understand what the hell I was thinking. Anyways, thank you for your time. Like I said, I'm Z-XRP. I like to come out with more info, more videos. If anyone wants to reach out, comment in the video or hit me up on Twitter, Z-XRP. I think my Twitter handle is Z-XRP-9. I'm not sure. And thank you for your time.